It is Monday, and it's very sunny, but it's not as hot as it's been in California. I know it's been a little bit since I made an update. It's just a lot has been going on, and they tend to turn into rant videos, and I don't want my videos to always be rant videos. But anyways, 3 things happened this week, and I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet. Not this week, but this month, I guess. I celebrated my 1-year wedding anniversary with Ronald, and we had a little private celebration, so that was nice to have some time with him. And Artemis turned 7 months old, which I was like, I don't know, like, I can't believe it's been 7 months since, like, I gave birth to him. 7 months since I've been a mother, and it is a crazy roller coaster ride, but it's so rewarding. One thing I am gonna say is I'm still not like converted into like a baby person, because I've never been a baby person, and until a point I'm still not a baby person. Like, I love my son and everything, but I think that Ron is a lot more patient with him and a lot more like, I don't know, nurturing in a way. I'm more like in line. I don't know how to explain it. Like, anal about stuff, I guess. Like, about his bath time, about us massaging his gums or whatever, about making sure the bottles are sterile and his pacifiers are washed correctly, that he has the proper like toys for his age to help him develop or whatever, finding Pampers like at a deal, getting coupons, getting points, like stuff like that. I'm like on it. But like playing with him and more like I play with him and I talk to him, but I don't do baby talk like Ron does, the whole ooh, I'm making noises at him and stuff. I don't do that. I talk to him like he's a little person. So that's what I mean, like I'm not a total baby person. And I think Ron is just a lot more, like a lot better at doing those types of things, like singing to him and all that stuff, rather than me. Like a perfect example would be like, and I didn't know that I was gonna be this way, because I thought, you know, babies are supposed to change you dramatically, like completely. But he fell for the first time, kind of fell for the first time. I want to say, was it Sunday or Saturday? I was sitting down with him on the floor, and I'm trying not to coddle him, like he's trying to learn how to scoot and like try to crawl, and he was reaching for something, his pacifier, I think, and he likes to play with it more than he likes to suck on it sometimes. So he had thrown it to the floor, and he was trying to lean over to grab it and kind of scooch that way, but I guess he lost his like positioning of his little hands, and one hand went down like that under him, and he smacked his face on the floor a little bit. It wasn't even a far drop or anything like that, but I think he got scared, and he kind of shrieked a little and started crying, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was kind of giggling because I saw the whole thing happen, and I grabbed him, and Ron looked like horrified because he thought that he like really fell and like hit his head or something, and he's like, is he okay, is he all right? And I'm like, he's fine. And my son was like really like doing the whole holding your breath cry with the tears streaming down his face, and I'm just like, and so I start jostling him around and like not throwing him up but lifting him up like that over my head, because he likes that feeling, I guess. And then he starts giggling like right away, and he forgets that he's in pain or that he got scared or whatever, and we move on. I told him while I was jostling him around, I'm like, you're a big boy, and you're gonna fall, and sometimes it's gonna hurt, but you're gonna get up and keep going, you know? I'm talking to him like he understands me. So I just thought that was funny, because I thought I was gonna be the one who was like freaking out and just trying to be super overprotective, because I can be that way sometimes with my nieces and nephews. Like the first time that my niece Emily fell, I like completely like was crying, and I was kind of mad at my sister. I'm like, why didn't you like watch her? And my sister's like, oh my god, she's gonna fall, it's okay. So I thought I was gonna be more like overprotective, but I know that he needs to have he needs to get a few scrapes and bumps in order for him to learn how to walk. So I don't know, I just never knew I was going to be that type of parent. I transitioned him finally to his own room on Sunday. And the main reason why was because I want to start maybe trying to sleep train, maybe, because he is still waking up at night sometimes to be fed a bottle. I'm not sure if it's out of habit or if it's out of like him really being hungry because maybe he's going through a growth spurt. It's been about almost 3 weeks now that he's been doing that he wakes up either at 11, 12, or 1 to have a bottle. And it used to be that if I gave him a pacifier, that would satisfy him and he'll go back to sleep. But no, I know he's hungry when he spits it back out and is like, feed me, goddammit. So I want to try to break that habit because technically, medically speaking, he's gaining enough weight where he doesn't need that nighttime feeding. At least that's what my doctor said. And I'm trying to play it by my instincts, and if I feel like he really doesn't need that extra feeding and he's getting enough food during the day, then I'm gonna try to cut it. So that's why I wanted him to be in his own room, because right now, well, before his crib was right next to me, and it would be very hard for me to do the crying it out method if he's like right next to me. I know that I wouldn't be able to like just lay there and hear him cry. So I wanted to get him his own room. And the other reason why I wanted him to have his own room was because I don't want him to get used to sleeping with me and Ron. Like, I do not want to start that habit. I want to make sure that he's okay sleeping in his own room, in his own space. That way later on down the line, I don't have to break that habit of him sleeping with us until he's like 2, you know? So those things happened while I was MIA, and I'm kind of stressed out, kind of not. I'm trying to remain calm with everything that's going on with Artemis growing up so fast and just family events and stuff like that. So I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging. As much as I want to do it every week, it's hard. With everything that's going on. I've been working more hours at work, which sucks. I'm trying to do this family night, like this family game night, sometime in September for my birthday and my sister-in-law's birthday. And then we're gonna be going out next weekend, which is Labor Day weekend. Why I chose that date is because I already get the day off on Monday without having to ask for it off, and I already get paid for it. So yay me. I wanted to go to Legoland because we have free tickets, and I know everybody's telling me, why are you taking your baby to Legoland? He's too young. I know he's too young, but the tickets were free, damn it. And they expire in like December? I'm not gonna let them go to waste. I've never been to Legoland. Why not? It's already paid for, so I'm gonna go with my husband, and we're gonna stay at a hotel overnight for 2 nights, I think. Maybe go hit up the beach, maybe go hit up their zoo, I'm not sure. But it'll be a nice test drive, I guess, to see how we do going away with an infant. So I will give you guys an update on that. See you guys next week.